honestly thinking things are really getting ridiculously expensive. And these people, like, buying cars and buying, buying condos and renting out apartments, these people getting out of fucking line. They think that everywhere you go, they think that everybody's supposed to make 3, 4, 5 times the rent. Well, I say 2 and up. But everybody can't fucking afford that. Like, is you serious? Like, damn. That's why we got so many homeless people now. This is just my take and my opinion on it. That's why so many homeless people now. You got people that's working, but you still want these motherfuckers to make, you still want these people to make 2 and 3 times the fucking rent. Like, damn, you make sure can't nobody live in your damn apartments. And then when they do, you treat them like shit when they get in there. Like the first week, everything good. Hold on, y'all, I'm checking the mailbox. Honestly, do not want this bank statement. But yeah, like I was saying, you really, like, if everything is fine once they got the money and they prove that they got the money, most apartments, not all of them, like these right here, you could be black or whatnot, black or pan or African or whatever you want to call it. They're not finna let you in here if your skin darker than a Honduran. But yeah, this is just shit is really getting out of hand. Like, you come up in here, like, just say you can afford it and you got the money, you make 2 times the rent at the least. You get in there, everything good for the first week. They come fix everything. They be on time with everything. Their attitude is all nice and everything. But after that first week, my bad, y'all. It's about to come out. But yeah, after that first week, they start treating you like they treat everybody else that's standing there, if not worse than they treat everybody else. They start treating you like shit. They stop giving a fuck about you. They stop being nice to you. They start jacking prices up. They start charging you to use this and use that. Like the wash and dryer. Where the fuck is they coming up with this card now? They don't want the coin machine to come. They're trying to force you to have to come in the office to see them. Bitch, don't nobody want to see you. Like, is you serious? Now you got the cards and shit that you got to go to the office, put money on. And just to wash your clothes. To go back to the washer to wash your clothes. And then on top of that, they charge you for a sticker. They charge you to put blinds up in your apartments. I remember back when, if you had anything broken in your house, they'll come fix it. You didn't have to buy it. If you bought it, you take it out the rent. They'll reimburse you. Or if you just want to replace something, you do it and you just take it out your rent. These motherfuckers nowadays, these damn apartments getting out their damn mind or losing their damn mind or something. Like, if you have one blind that's accidentally broken, they're not going to fix it till you go to Lowe's and fix it. Go to Lowe's and get some blinds and fix it. What the fuck? Why the fuck would I go to Lowe's to buy, if I go buy some damn blinds, that's going to be, and then you still expect to get the rent, full rent. Bitch, no. And they want you to, if your aisle's burnt on your stove, they want you to go to Lowe's and buy your own aisles. I'm going to tell you one thing I know and 2 things I know for sure. If I go to Lowe's and buy anything to fix out this damn apartment, out of my money, that's coming out your rent. 2 things. Once and when I leave, all that shit that I put in here is coming out with me. And hell, I would be an evil person to take the fucking icebox with me and scrap that shit or scrap the stove and get some money from it. But these apartments is really getting out of fucking hand. Starting with the 2, 3, 4, 5 times the rent. What next they gonna go through? They want you to make 7 times the rent? Ain't nobody gonna get no damn apartment for no 7 times the rent. I'd rather, you gonna have a whole lot of fucking homeless people. I'm telling you. You really gonna have a whole lot of homeless people. Talking about 4, 5 times, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the rent. Bitch, where? The fuck do they do that at? Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Like, is you serious? It makes no damn sense. Like, come on now. Y'all ain't gonna never have if y'all's objective is or goal is to not have no people in your apartments, keep going on that route. That's gonna get you no motherfucking people in your apartment. Ain't nobody gonna be in there. But people that's immigrants or them people that's middle class people. Or hell, housing people wouldn't even want to go over there because 7 times the rent. Where the fuck you think you gonna get somebody that can pay you 7 times the rent at? Ain't no motherfucker on God's creation gonna pay 7 times rent for a damn apartment when all that money you pay every month for an apartment, you can save all that shit and buy your damn house and you ain't gotta worry about coming out your pocket every month for rent. The only thing with a house things that I would say you gotta come out your pocket for every month is probably homeowners association, well HOA, probably some maintenance fees on the house like the hot water heater, stuff like that, or call somebody to come fix something in your crawl space or your attic or whatever, or your air condition, just minor stuff like that. But I'm like, damn, come on now. All this extra shit. And then you want us to help pay for the owners want us to help pay for their retirement? Bitch, please. That's why people saving their money trying to get an apartment, trying to get a houses and stuff. Because these condos and shit, paying $49 on the condo and townhouse shit, paying $49,000 to own something that's the size of an apartment, that's basically an apartment. And then you got to pay for parking space on top of that. With the apartment and a townhouse, you still got to pay for parking space. What kind of shit? This bitch's shit is getting ridiculous. See, that's why I would prefer a house, because in a house you can park however you want, wherever the fuck you want. You can park on top of the grass if you want to. Hell, that's your house. You pay for that property. And with the house thing, all you got to do is pay for property tax and pay your mortgage. 2 people can get together and do some shit like that. If y'all working where's a place where y'all making a decent amount of money, the way I look at it, okay, if y'all working where y'all can, both of y'all making at the very least, I would say, for me, would be $200,000 or $100,000 a year. Save your money up. Both of y'all save, both of y'all come together, both of y'all can afford y'all house, whether it's new or not. Hell, with me living in an apartment for the majority of my life, a new house would be fine, but I could take a used one too. I mean, yeah, I've heard people say it's a lot of baggage comes with the used or old house that somebody done lived in, whereas you buy new, you got the warranty and stuff. But hell, just like an old house, just like a new house, just like an old car and a new car, shit gonna break down. Shit gonna be used and shit gonna start to break down. It's just with an older house and an older car, stuff break down faster because it's been used before. But that's inevitable. You can't avoid that. With a new house and a new car, or an old house and an old car, you still gonna have to pay for some shit to get fixed. You still gonna have to, like the hot water heater might go out. It just might last a little longer, but in a new house or a new car, whatever, however you want to call it. There's just examples. But it might last a little longer. But you still gonna have to replace stuff to get fixed. You still gonna have refrigerator might go out. Whereas the same thing with a new house, same thing with an old house. The only difference is that in a new house, it'll last longer. In a new car, you the only person that's been driving that car. So from the time it's been on the lot to, hopefully ain't nobody been test driving it. But if somebody been test driving it a lot, it's going to basically be like an old car, like a used car. But yeah, I honestly say having a house is like, I mean, money-wise, if you look at how much everything is, it might seem expensive. But you coming up off more money, paying rent every month in a fucking apartment, helping somebody else's retirement, versus, hold on, sorry y'all, but you coming up off more money, paying for an apartment every fucking month. That's like $500 every month. That's $1,000 in 2 months. And then at the end of the year, you can have enough to basically go put down on a house or buy a house or put down on a new car with all that fucking money. And the way new cars is, the least I done seen a new car lot take was like $500 down. And that's basically a used car. That's rent money right there. You can have you an up-to-date used car. But yeah, I don't see why these damn apartments want to charge so fucking much and don't fix shit. Was the first week, they'll start fixing shit because they want you to get a good idea and a good opinion of good feel off of how they is, because first impressions are everything. But after that first week or so, I'm telling you, you're going to see their true colors. So they're going to stop fixing shit. They're going to stop coming around. They're going to stop checking on you. They're going to stop being nice to you. They're going to stop acting like they give a fuck about you or they care about your feelings. They're going to start charging you for shit. And once they start charging you for little small shit, they're going to start overcharging you for small shit. Like for random shit that you wouldn't normally pay for, that back in my day, you wouldn't pay for that shit. Not in them apartments. Like I said, getting blinds fixed. That's the apartment's fucking blinds. Why the fuck I got to pay for the blinds? This regular ass blinds was up in here before I even moved the fuck up in here. Cause ain't no telling who done lived in there before I did. And y'all probably ain't even fixed that. Y'all just went in there, started scraping floors and mopping floors and shit, and that was it. So I gotta pay for this shit? But I'm gonna end this video right here.